Hello everyone, my name is Nicoya, and this is Minecraft, and today I am playing the Agrarian Skies mod, which you can see here. Agrarian Skies, yay! This is by Cat, and it is kind of fun, and I'm sort of like most of the way through, well, part of the way through, I think. Hang on, there's a, turn that off for a second. There is a, yeah, I'm like 80% completed on the learning, 46% complete on Hell's Kitchen. A couple of these I haven't started. I don't really like the bees, just yeah, kind of. Hang on, one completed quest. Oh yes, the zombie killing quest. This one's kind of, honestly, I think this one's a little broken because it just keeps giving me half hearts and apples, and I have a lot of. Hang on. Turn that off. I have a lot of lives left, so yeah. Most of those, well, part of those are from the zombie killing quest, which is really easy because I just go over here and smack a bunch of zombies, and then they die. Of course, I don't even have to smack the zombies now because I have a grinder. Anyways, the reason I'm making this video is to let you guys know that I am alive, despite my best efforts to the contrary. I did break my wrist about 3 months ago, so I haven't been playing a lot of video games other than like screwing around with... Oh, that was a sifter. Other than screwing around with the Agrarian Skies here thing that you can see. I have a little farm up there and stuff. Yeah, so I haven't been playing Reciteer. Partly because of the wrist thing. Wasn't really able to use a controller when my hand was in a cast, and then it was like in a brace for a while after that. And then I decided I didn't really like Reciteer, because it's, I mean, it's not bad. It's probably better than living in this horribly overcrowded situation. Yeah, sorry guys, I only have so much dirt, and that's it. Is that done? Yeah, that's 50%. I should water it though. Hang on a second. So yeah, Reciteer, and it's okay, but it's... Thank you. Sorry, that's the one of the inventory mods. Kind of glitches out sometimes. Anyways, Reciteer, it's not too bad, but I feel like it kind of drags on a little, I guess. The gameplay itself doesn't have a huge amount of depth. And the story sort of comes in its own pace. Not really. Yeah, it just sort of... It's got a good foundation, but it's just not all there, I want to say. I think I've pretty much explored, you know, as much of the game as I want to. And there's just a... I have no idea how the chickens get out of here. It's like completely fenced off, but they just sort of phase through the fencing. No, can't want that. Anyways, yeah, Reciteer. It's not a bad game, but it's just stretched a little thin, I feel. If it were, well, say goodbye to that chicken. If it were, I don't know, a little more, I don't want to say compressed, but if it had a bit more, but a bit more gameplay variety and whatnot, and it was a little less repetitive, I think, and the story was a bit more, I don't know, integrated with the actual gameplay, I think it might hold a little more interest for me. I'm gonna eat some fruit salad while I think of this, because so hunger on this mod is hardcore. I learned that the hard way, that when those chicken bones go down to 0, you die instantly. And yeah, that was, let's see, I think I've had 2 deaths in this so far. One of them was starving to death because I thought, oh well, I'll just, you know, get hungry and then I'll go over and get something to eat, but that doesn't happen. The other one was when I got a goodie bag with the potato-powered jetpack. All it said was jetpack, and I looked online and I'm like, what does a jetpack do? And it's like, the jetpack lets you hover. And the wiki page didn't actually link to the potato-powered jetpack, where it tells you that if you use the potato-powered jetpack, you go up for about 10 seconds and then you explode and die. Which, of course, sent half my inventory over the side into the void. And yeah. But, I mean, this mod pack is kind of a troll, so yeah, just take it as stride and realize that Dogs really love copper, I guess. So yeah, the next episode of Kentucky Road Zero is out now, and I'm probably going to pick that up next as my proper game instead of this, which is... I mean, as much as this game, this mod pack is kind of fun, I feel like a Let's Play of this would be a lot of grinding and a lot of boredom. And a lot of turning cobblestone into compressed cobblestone into triple compressed cobblestone, apparently. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff to do here. I have to grind this stuff and turn this stuff into actual ingots, and this stuff, and this stuff, and this stuff. And oh my god, there's so much to do here that is just moving stuff back and forth and sorting things and screwing around with things. And I don't know what a seal upgrade even is. This is craziness. Insanity! But yay, look at all the stuff I have. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what this tiny piece of netherrack in the sky is for, that is for growing the upside down tree. What is it called again? The bloodwood tree. And the reason there isn't the bloodwood sapling on it right now is because even though it's way the heck up there, the leaves actually come down and grow big enough to delete my computer. Luckily, it only deleted the crafting terminal, and I could recraft it after much anger and frustration. And why do I have a machine frame in my inventory now? Is this glitching on me again? Not sure. Maybe I was building something. I can't remember now. Anyways, it deleted the crafting terminal there, so I couldn't actually access any of my inventory to remake it. That was cool. And I also had a pipe that was feeding lava over here. But I actually had disconnected that because it was using too much lava, and eventually I just decided to use buckets instead. Speaking of which, I should probably refill that because that redstone thingamajigger is getting a bit low. 2 and 3 and 4. That's full of lava. That will be generating power. That will be... No, it's not really going up. I guess it's probably filling the saturation on the network, which is a little bit complicated. The thing is, this thing, I thought, okay, I'll just stick this up at the top, and I'll have it act as like a capacitor for the entire network, where it'll suck up excess power, and then when there's like too much power in the network, and when there's not enough power in the network, it'll just flow back out. Except, of course, that a face on it can only act as an input or an output, and not both, which kind of sucks. So I ended up having to make this stuff that goes all the way around here. It also goes all the way around here because even though this thing holds like 500,000 RF, it only outputs it at like 40 RF per tick. And so if you don't hook this up to like all 5 sides, then by the time it turns daylight again, actually this part's really cool. I actually have a daylight sensor up here. There it is, hooked up to a little inverter. So when it's daytime, it charges. And then when it's nighttime, it like automatically discharges, which is pretty sweet. Except for the fact that it takes like more than the entire night to discharge, unless you have all of the energy conduits completely surrounding it. But I ramble. Yeah, daylight sensor. Yay! Yeah, so this ended up a bit of a mess, and partly because I need to bring power up here, and then I should just rip this all down and redo it, but I don't know, it kind of has its own sort of organic, giant craziness going on, so maybe I'll just leave it. Also, I put the sludge boiler in the wrong place. Don't put the sludge boiler in the wrong place, because as soon as it activates, it poisons you and gives you hunger, which on Skyblock is a bad thing. It does not make you happy. It makes you very sad indeed. Very, very sad. But it is, you know, free dirt, free tainted soil. What does tainted soil do again? I can't even remember. What's sand, gravel, clay, peat, which I have no idea what I'm going to use it for. Actually, what can I use that for? I can make bituminous peat out of it if I have bees. And I don't have bees because bees suck. I can make ash out of... Hang on, I think I can turn ash into... Can I turn ash into... no, what's that? Ah, I can make it into fertilizer instead of sand, but I already need the concentrated compound. Bees. But the appetite, oh man, you stick the appetite with like 2 sand up and above and you get like 16 of the fertilizers, maybe 8 of the fertilizers. And you stick it in this thing and oh my god, did the farm grow. It's like just boom, farm, 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 farm. And the harvester goes crazy. And the sludge boiler poisons me and stuff happens and yeah. So before this video goes on for too long, I hate mariculture too. Fuck you, mariculture. I should probably cut this off and I'll fill up my mug grinder thingy. But actually, why are there no mobs in here? That's curious. Did they all just die? Hang on. No, they should be spawning. Although for some reason the graveyard soil, I tried to put that in there to like get more mobs spawning, but it seems to make less mobs spawn because it just leaks light through it. So that's kind of weird. But whatevs. Anyways, as I was saying, I'm going to cut this off. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Remind you to like, comment, fave, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Probably playing Kentucky Route Zero. Or maybe a different game. I don't know. Leave a suggestion in the comments if you like. Bye-bye.